Hey guys, welcome to my food channel where I aim to cook a vegan version of every national dish in the world. So this is week number 3. I'm feeling great, I've got a sweet new haircut, and I'm ready to tackle Algeria. But wait a sec, where is Algeria? Funny you should ask. Algeria is a country in North Africa, just here. It's part of what's known as the Maghreb region, which includes some other countries in North Africa along the Mediterranean coastline. The food is mainly influenced by Arabic and Mediterranean cuisine. Now, the national dish of Algeria is couscous. Of course, they don't just eat couscous on its own, so I've cooked this with a vegetable stew, which locally they call a jawaz. Before we get started, I just want to run through a few of the ingredients. First of all, the couscous itself. Now, the most important thing when you cook couscous is not to follow the instructions on the packet. They tell you to boil it in water, it ends up being soggy but also a bit undercooked at the same time. What you need to do is steam it. I'm going to show you how to do that in the video. Second ingredient, ras el hanout. Now this is a spice blend you'd find all across North Africa in that Maghreb region. It's a spice blend made up of 12 or even more spices. It's a bit like their version of garam masala that you'd find in India. I picked this up in my local Middle Eastern grocery store, but you can make it yourself if you want. There's loads of videos and recipes out there on the internet to show you how to do that. The last ingredient I want to talk about is harissa paste. So again, very popular in North Africa. This stuff is spicy, so if you're not a big fan of spicy food, maybe go easy on this and replace the same amount with tomato paste. I love this stuff, I love spicy food. You don't have to actually use it in cooking, you can have it cold on the side, make some dips with it. It's good stuff. As always, you can find a list of ingredients below this video. Let's get started. Cut one aubergine into bite-sized chunks and transfer to a colander. Aubergines are also known as eggplants, but don't worry my vegan friends, there's no egg to be found here. Slide a plate under the colander, then sprinkle generously with salt. This helps draw some of the moisture out of the aubergine so it doesn't become soggy when cooking. Leave for 1 hour, rinse with cold water, then dry the aubergine with a paper towel. Add a glug of olive oil to the pan, then fry the aubergine on a medium-high heat. If you overcrowd the pan like I have, remove some of the pieces and fry in a second batch. After 2 minutes, check the aubergine is lightly browned, then flip over to cook the other side. After a further 2 minutes, the aubergine should be done. Transfer to a plate and put aside. Repeat this process for the second batch if necessary. Add 1 sliced onion to the pan with olive oil and lightly fry for 5 minutes until the onion has started to soften. Add 4 cloves of minced garlic, 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, half a tablespoon of harissa paste, half a teaspoon of ras el hanout, and half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Fry for 2 minutes, then add 2 chopped carrots, 2 potatoes chopped into quarters. Season well with salt and pepper. Then add enough water to cover all the vegetables. Bring to the boil, pop the lid on, and then simmer on a low heat for half an hour. At this point, you can start cooking the couscous. Take 1 1/4 cups of wholemeal couscous, add 6 tablespoons of olive oil, then mix thoroughly with your hands. You can either place the steamer over a pan of boiling water or the stew pot itself, then gently layer the damp couscous into the steamer. Cook for 15 minutes with the lid on. When the time is up, remove the couscous from the steamer and put it back on the plate. Add 6 tablespoons of cold water and mix thoroughly, making sure there are no lumps. If it's too hot, you can use a fork. Put the couscous back into the steamer and cook for another 15 minutes. The couscous is now ready. Fluff up with a fork and transfer to the serving plates. Add a can of drained chickpeas to the stew, a handful of chopped mint, and the fried aubergines from earlier. Turn off the heat, mix thoroughly, and serve with the couscous. So here we go, Algerian steamed couscous with a vegetable jawaz or stew. Now if it's not spicy enough for you, you can actually add a bit of the harissa paste now on top. Now it's quite a hearty dish, so if you're looking to pair this with some wine, I'd maybe recommend a full-bodied red. Just watch out with a wine that's high in tannin, because that might not go so well with the spiciness of the dish. I'm going to have an Australian Shiraz Malbec with this, but you do you. Let's give it a taste. Whew! This is a spicy one. Definitely don't need any more harissa paste with this one. But if you like this video, please click like, hit the subscribe button. No. Please subscribe and hit the like button. Who knows? If you like this video, please click like and subscribe to my channel. And tune in next week where I'll be cooking the national dish of Andorra. See you later.